terrain is extreme, the temperatures are severe, and the distance that people have to walk are unforgiving.
The number of migrants attempting to cross the U.S.-Mexico border reached a 21-year high during the month of July, despite deadly conditions.
And that means Border Patrol is not only working to secure the border, but they're also responding to a large number of rescue calls from migrants in distress.
Team 12's Adriana Loya traveled and toured the border with agents and gives us a first-hand look at what they're seeing.
Arizona's U.S.-Mexico border stretches about 400 miles. The terrain largely monitored by about 4,500 Border Patrol agents.
Yeah, it is right now. I'm near the east end of the fence.
At 10-4.
All this is new.
Yep, this is all brand new. This is a new road. This is all new fencing.
For Tucson Border Patrol agent Jesus Basavilbaso, the newly built $15 billion border wall helps the mission to secure the border. Still, migrants continue attempting to cross in large numbers.
We have our hands full.
In July, a record-breaking 212,000 people attempted to unlawfully cross into the U.S. But of those, only 154,000 were crossing for the first time. CBP data shows 27% attempted to cross at least once in the last year.
This year, our 911 calls have been up to the roof.
Basavilbaso says during June's brutal heat wave, Border Patrol was averaging 40 911 calls a day from people that were stranded, out of water, had a medical emergency, or couldn't walk anymore.
Response time, how did that look like before, and what does that look like now?
Right where we're standing here, response time, if we had a medical emergency, on foot, it will take us at least an hour. Now, we can get here in 5 minutes.
According to Border Patrol data, the number of rescues agents have attended to has dropped in the Tucson sector since 2017, but largely increased in the Yuma sector. Now, the number of deaths agents have physically encountered in the field also changed, dropping in the Tucson sector, but increasing in Yuma. According to Humane Borders, a nonprofit that tracks migrant deaths across Arizona, so far this year, nearly 150 bodies have been recovered. They report 2020 was the deadliest year, with 227 deaths.
A lot of the times, migrants have been walking already for a day in Mexico to get to the border, and then they still have several days to walk. And if you look over here, some of them already chucked their water bottles. So that's very concerning.
And you guys have encountered children in this rural terrain?
As a matter of fact, yesterday we had a group, and they were composed mainly of unaccompanied migrant children. If you're coming from Central America.
During our tour along the border near Sasabe, we didn't encounter any migrants, but rather a group of volunteers that help people in distress.
I don't think anyone's against having a border.
No.
But we need the border to be humane.
Our number one priority is to protect the American people. At the same time, while we're doing our job can become humanitarian from one minute to another.
Adriana Loya, 12 News.